What's up? What's shaking, y'all? Outside enjoying life before it started raining. Yep. So I decided to pop on for a few minutes, talk to y'all, see how was your Thursday. Mine was busy. Yep. Hey, Myra. Good evening. How you doing? Outside. Let's see who else is in. Hey, Evelyn. How you doing, Evelyn? Wait a minute. Let me catch up with my live. I'm so busy looking at what's going on outside. Excuse me. Hey, Living Purpose. I hope you are feeling well. How's everything going? Let me know. I'm interested. I'm trying to keep up with you and holistic. Mm-hmm. I'm out by the pool, chilling. Hey, Sting. How you doing, Cynthia? Blessed Thursday evening to you also. I'm trying to see who is this. Oh, that's Tracy. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? It's hard for me to see out here. What's up, yo-yo, outside? Uh-huh. Getting me a chicken, St. Paul, Wisconsin cheese. That sound good. I've never been to Wisconsin. I've only met one person from Wisconsin. Is that where you live or you just getting a sandwich named Wisconsin? Cheese, chicken cheese. Now I've been to Philly and I had the Philly chicken cheese and it was good. I'm just not that big on subs. That bread, it's just too much bread for me. And then I try to double up on the meat and then I can't eat it all. I ended up throwing half of it away. Hey Sunshine, how you doing? Ms.V, what you saying? That's cool. You chilling? Yeah, I'm chilling. I got a call today because I had told y'all I was moving on the 10th. Not happening. The place is ready for the 1st. And I could actually save about $400 if I move on the 1st versus the 10th. And I got 2 weeks to do it. So I keep telling myself I can get this done in 2 weeks. So the main thing tomorrow is to get the movers. If I get the movers that can move me on the 1st, then I'm gone. That's going to be the only thing is the movers. Because I hadn't contacted them yet because I thought I had at least three and a half more weeks. So I'm going to get on that in the morning and see if I can get them out here for the for the 1st. And then I'll be gone. Yeah. So that's what I've been dealing with today. Sabrina, what's good? What's good? I hope everyone had a nice day also, Sabrina. What's up, Victoria? You hit that like button? I appreciate it always when y'all hit the like button. It's been storming in Alabama. Oh no. I'm glad I caught you live. This is Veronica. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it's been storming there. It's doing something here because it's getting well, it's getting late, but it's usually not this cloudy when it's getting ready. And I felt a few raindrops out here, but I said I was gonna stay out here until the rain ran me inside, and then once it runs me inside, then I'll find something else to do. Good evening, Carolyn. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Hey, Shanny girl. Um, Chatting with Ms.V. Hugs. Thank you for the hug, Shanny girl. I love her. Oh, I love you too, Shanny. Shanny has a channel, y'all. That's the name of it. Okay. And she's speaking to everybody. Hey, Trey Trey. How's it going? Y'all been on these YouTube streets today? I ain't had time. I saw a little bit of justice, and that's the only person that I saw a little bit of her. And of course, she was explaining the legal system. And that's what I wanted to come out here and really chat with y'all about is I know my chat because I follow y'all and y'all follow me. And we basically go to the same channels. And um, all I got to say is don't get caught up in the bull because that supposed to be left side over there, they got a lot of explaining to do. Now, you put all this stuff out here for 2 years. Now it's time to talk about it. I mean, not with me, not with no other content creator. It is finally getting to a place where I never thought it would go, and that was into the court system, because that's going to shut everything down. It's going to make YouTube step up to the plate and get their act together with allowing all this stuff to come out here because it's not illegal to dox. But it is illegal when you putting people's personal business out there on social media that could get them hurt. It is illegal to cyberbully. You can't do that. Cyber scam, none of that. And a lot of this has been going on. And I pray that none of my chat has given out any information to those people who were doing that and asking for your information and stuff because you're going to get caught up in it too. It's still two slow busters that come into my comments after I leave off of my live. And they're still trying to tell me about Sharita. None of my lives has been about Sharita. Why are you so obsessed to come onto my live when Sharita has a live? I've mentioned that one time. You got to be slow. When you do stuff like that, you got to be real slow, okay? And then the other one that came in was saying something about threats or something. Girl, I ain't threatened by nobody. And like I said, the conversation y'all are bringing over here, it's nothing I want to discuss with you. And I'm through addressing you. You know, I'm tired of telling you that this ain't Sharita's page. This is my damn page. And what part of that don't you understand? You slow. You slow. Mm-hmm. Yep. But just, be mindful of your debit cards and your credit cards out here on these apps. Because they got me before out here on these apps. And I started doing the Cash App because of that. And my sister showed me how to lock it where nobody could get in it. And I didn't know nothing about that because I didn't have no Cash App before I came out here. So if I'm Cash Apping somebody, I'm never going to use my debit card. I can tell you that. And they ain't going to get much off the Cash App because I'm only going to put on there what I'm going to give away or whatever I'm fixing to do with it. And it goes right back automatically on lock. So I'm pretty safe with that. Because nothing else, I mean, these people these days can get into anything. I heard about Holistic getting her I don't know if it was her Cash App, but I think it was her debit card compromised. My debit card has been compromised quite a bit since I've been out here these last 2 years on social media. And I just stopped using it. Even at the gas pump, I go in and I pay for my gas inside so I don't have to use it at those slotted cards. And I think I mentioned to y'all about that one time before. By my daughter getting hers compromised and they ran up almost $500 worth of gas on her card. What they did, she was down in Galveston at something going on down there. And the friend who was in there with her purse was on his side. And it got caught, I don't know, around his feet or whatever, but it ended up on the ground. And they took her debit card and went to the gas pump with it. And they filled one car up behind another until they got to the $500 limit that I had on her card. She was still in college at the time. So it can happen, and it's a mess when it does happen, because trying to get your money back is one thing, and then getting a new debit card is another thing, and it's just nothing is safe. We're trying to get to this paperless society, but they have to put more security on these cards, either a fingerprint, a face. Um, it needs more measures of being secure than what it is. That's all I can see. But don't be giving these people your information. You don't know these people no more than you know me. You come over here and you support me. You know probably more about me than you know about most content creators out here, because I show you my life every day. But still, you've never met me in person. You've met a lot of people who know me and have vouched for me, and even content creators out here. But I would never give nobody my personal information, my debit card number, or my Cash App number, or driver's license. Don't give any of that stuff away. And then if you think you writing these letters out here without an IP address, it's still gonna identify who you are. That's what's going on right now with the sweet tea saga that's going on. Um, you can't think that you can't be found. You can't ever think that you're secure and safe. Not anymore in the world we live in. You just not, and that's the way it is. So just be careful out here. Be careful every day. Just always look over your shoulders. Make sure ain't nobody back there. You hear a noise, look to see what the noise is. You know, we as black people have never done this crazy stuff like we used to see on TV all the time, where the other races on TV, if something is going on in the home, they get up and go look for it. I ain't finna go look for nothing but something to protect myself on the way out of there. These people be wide open, baby. That's for TV. That ain't for real life. I ain't going to look for nothing, because I don't know what I'm looking for, first of all, and I don't know what I'm going to find. I'm going to leave that alone. Living Purpose say all is well. I think they are going to be able to save my leg by the grace of God. That's good news, y'all. Hey, Holistic, how you doing today? Okay, Sting say just came from outside getting stuff for our family reunion. Oh, y'all getting ready to do one? Is it gonna be here in Houston, Sting? Okay. What's up, yo? What you saying? No, with cheese on it. Okay, you get cheese on yours. Okay. Right. Holistic is speaking to everybody. Dominique is in the building. Hey, Dominique, how's it going? Boss Jimmy is in here. What about these beautiful people? Hello there, Ms.V, and everyone in the chat. Happy Thursday evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. We're not beautiful today, Boss Jimmy? Guess you say, hell, you can't be beautiful every day. Okay. Um, who I got here? Tracy Davis. I'm good. And yourself? Look like it's a beautiful over there. It was a beautiful day earlier, and then I didn't have time to really enjoy it earlier. And then later I came outside, and it looked like it was going to rain. And I said, I'll wait until almost time for me to come on. I'll sit by the pool and I'll talk to them outside. So it hasn't rained but a few drops on me, but I think we will get rain before the night is over. I do believe. Okay, let's see. Righty. Hey, Tess. Good evening to you. Veronica says, me too, Miss V. I'm not a really, what is that, sub person? You're right, though. Much bread. Yeah, usually when I go in there about that bread, I have them to tunnel the bread out where it's just the crust of the bread, and then fill the tunnel of the bread with whatever they're going to put in there. And then I just can't eat all that bread. I just can't. That bread fill me up, and it puts the weight on you, and I'm just really not a bread person like that. I'll eat cornbread before I eat any other bread, and that's with my vegetables. And that's probably because I grew up eating it like that. Okay, Tracy is speaking, and y'all speaking to each other. Y'all all still speaking. Let me get down to some comments here. Okay, Myra has put up Shanny Girl's handle. Thank you, Myra. Hey, Miss Wilma, how you doing this evening, Miss Wilma? Hadn't seen you in a minute. You been working hard, staying out of these YouTube streets? Yes, indeed, baby. You got to right now. It's too hot. It's too heavy. I haven't really had time today either, Miss V. Been running all week and still gotta go out tomorrow. Same thing here. Tomorrow I gotta go out and make sure I have everything done to make my move on the first. Otherwise, it's gonna be on the 10th, and it'll cost more to stay. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna try to get out of here for the first. Hey, Candy Jones, how you doing? Sting is saying exactly, Ms. V 100. Great report. Okay. Yes, indeed. Living Purpose. That's a great report. That's coming from Carolyn. All right. Holistic say Sting. Surprisingly, today's treatment went well, and I am not itching as bad as before. Okay. Thanks for asking. Hey, Shirley Brown. Good evening. How you doing? Thank you for the roses. Sis, that's what I'm gonna start calling you. Sis. I guess y'all heard the story. She has the same name as my sister-in-law who passed away. It's almost, it would be 3 years, I think, in December. But her name was Shirley Brown too. So every time I see her, she reminds me of my oldest sister-in-law. She had been in my family 50 years. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Sabrina's speaking the messy. I guess so. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm just sitting here chilling and chatting with y'all. Angela Brooks is speaking to everybody. Okay. And you know what else I found too? When I see messages being held for review, now, why would a message have to be held for a review when I'm sitting out here chilling, talking to my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies? People are sick. They're really in a bad place in their head in life. I mean, it may be other things that's causing them to have these problems, but when you come after somebody who has not done or said anything to you, you're seeking their attention. You are seeking to be want to talk to them for whatever reason. And why would you want to do that if you don't feel like the person want to talk to you? If you're not subscribed over here, then why would I want to talk to you? You don't have to be a member over here, but you at least have to be subscribed if you want me to call out your name and talk with you. I don't want to talk to you if you ain't over here rocking with me. Go rock with who you rock with. It's just that simple. What's up, Catherine lives in peace and not pieces. Good evening to you also. Uh, Larissa is in the building, drinking, and what are you doing? Oh, you checking in the building from Chicago? Yes, indeed. Come on in, Chi-Town. You know you're always welcome. Candy Jones has a rose, and I appreciate that. Hey, Rita Williams. Catherine said, I totally agree. Sabrina, scamming is worse than ever. You ain't never lied. I mean, it actually started big time on these social media apps. When all these apps came about, it got worse. I mean, you used to have scammers back in the day, but they had a paper trail, and then they usually got caught. Out here, you don't really have a paper trail, but you do have an IP address, and people weren't really going for the scammers. They would just say, "Oh, I got scammed," and leave it alone. But now they going for these IP addresses. They tracking you down. They dragging you into court, and that's going to become the norm. That's going to be the new norm. It's just starting out here on YouTube, but it's the new norm for us now. When people come out here and they drag you and they come over on your page and they harass you, it's not going to be accepted behavior. So I'm sorry you were taught that and you were told it was okay to do that, or maybe you got away with it for a long time, but I would change my behavior. And that's what I would do. Not to end up serving jail time because the internet has, I think we also talked about that cyberbullying. We talked about that when I first came on, and it carries a sentence up to 5 years. Who in the hell want to spend time in jail behind somebody they don't even know, ain't never met, ain't gonna meet, and they chose to just get out of character with them for no reason. They chose to just bring that personal information out here, and you sitting up in jail looking like a fool with real criminals, and they laughing at you in jail. You got to be something dumb. It's sad. Keep all your cards on lock, credit, debit, cash, app, everything financial related. Lock it up. Stop giving your cards to these restaurants because these servers write your numbers down. And you are exactly right. If I can't see my credit card go to those front, or I can't go up there and pay for it myself, you're not taking my credit card behind the back. I stopped that long time ago. I'll find some cash in my purse, or I'm gonna have to go back there with you. You're not taking my card away from me, and I can't see it. And then 20 minutes later, 10 minutes later, here you come back with my card, and then I wake up the next morning with all kind of stuff on my card. Nope, not happening. And I try to keep at least enough money when I go somewhere where if I'm going to stop and eat, I can pay for the cash now. No, I ain't going to be able to do it. And if you notice, most really nice restaurants are not going to take your card back behind a wall or behind a door. You can see it. You right there with your card. Or they bring it to the table. And they do it at the table. A lot of them have the cards set up on the tables now. You know, we have to change because of the disgruntled people out here doing all kind of scandalous stuff. Hello there, Living Purpose and Larissa. Okay, that's coming from Boss Jimmy. Ms.V, they out here cracking EBT cards. The scamming is real. Wow. And I knew that was going to come too, Larissa, with them EBT cards, because it's always, ever since they had them, people sold them. Okay? But now it's getting worse. It's like children are not getting fed because the parents are taking the money and buying what they want to and sell, I mean, buying the groceries, but selling them or even selling their card. And the children are suffering, especially in the summertime when they're not in school and they're not getting a meal. That's bad. That's real bad. Mm-hmm. Yep. These people have the capability to make ways to fraud. They do. But my thing has always been holistic. If you can enough to think how to scam, then why aren't you smart enough to think how you can be an entrepreneur and work for yourself from home? I don't care how you look at it. It's easy come, easy go money. I would rather work for mine than to do that where I might have to serve jail time. I ain't never been to jail. Like I said, the only time I've been up there was to take my brother some food and not by there to see them when they were back there. Behind them walls. Mm-hmm. And you know you ain't used to being cooped up like that. You better ask some of these people who have been. What you say, Annette? Good evening. Looks like a beautiful day to be outside. It was. It's getting dark now. The lights have come on now. Hey, Miss Warren G. What's up, Miss Geraldine? What you talking about? How was your day? What did you have for lunch? Miss Geraldine, you ain't gonna believe this. I have not eaten today. I was thinking about that earlier. I have not. I haven't been hungry. I've been drinking. I stay drinking all the time. But I hadn't eaten anything. And don't know what I want to eat. Today is Thursday. I don't know. I'll go in there and find something. But tomorrow would definitely be fish for me tomorrow. I want some fish. Okay. Living purpose is laughing. And now that makes me feel good to see her laughing out of all she's been through with her suffering with her leg and not knowing if it was going to get amputated or not. To see her laughing makes me smile. Yes, indeed. Hey, Devetta, what's up? What's up? Uh, Yeah, Candy, she's saying about the EBT cards now, and we mess up everything. I thought that was a good thing to have an EBT card if you are less fortunate and you need food. America is too plentiful for people not to be eating here. But don't mess it up for the people who really need it. Use it for the purpose. But again, they're going to have to change that where it's going to be a thumbprint or something on there. Yep, and then if they want to go buy the groceries and sell the groceries, then that's just a person that's disconnected. That's the way I see it. Hi, Diane Fisher. I love that hat. I'm definitely a hat person. This one I got in Louisiana. The last time when I went to my girlfriend's house in Greenwood, when we went down to my hometown, I got this one there. So I remember where I got this one from. And it was cheap, y'all. I think it was like $7, something like that. And I was like, wow, I don't believe it. And the straw is really good straw. It's thick. Yeah. And I took this to be a V. So when I saw that, I was like, I'm getting it. What can I lose for $7? I mean, if it fall apart on my head after I wore it one time, I got my $7 out of it. But I've had it now, and I've worn it a couple of times. And like I say, the straw was good. I don't know why maybe it was last year's merchandise or something. Because that would have been back in May. And it might have been last year's merchandise. They just marked down and trying to get rid of it. But I thank them. You can get anyone's address through an IP address. Exactly, Rita. And that's what's going down. You're never going to be hidden. And even if you use a wrong name, it's going to be other information on there that's going to connect it or tell you, like when they were looking for Chase out there. And she was using one name, but it came up under another name. The IP addresses are going to point to it not being you or being you. And then you can go on from other leads from there. That's why they have detectives and investigators. That's their job. They do it every day. And I'm going to tell you, they're good at it. My oldest brother did that for probably 20 years when he was in the detective division. And that sucker is still good today at detecting things, and he's 82 years old. But his mind is sharp when it comes to you. He's analyzing everything you say, like we having this conversation. And baby, them ears will start, like, you can see it. He getting ready to say something. And it's not going to be from everyday conversation like we having. It's coming straight from the legal standpoint, okay? It's in him now. He gonna die with that. He worked up there too long. He was in the service for 3 years in Vietnam, and then he came straight from there into the police department, and he's been through every area of it, including assistant chief of police, and he did it for 50 years. He lives and breathes it now. I don't care what he's doing. It's always coming from a legal standpoint. Yep. It's still very hot here in Spring, Texas. Oh, that's right. You told me you lived in Spring. That's where my daughter lives, in Spring, Elaine. And my grandchildren. That's a pretty area, too. Let's see what else y'all talking about. Y'all talking to each other here. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer, y'all. I've been on here 29 minutes. I'm going to stay a few more minutes and speak to y'all. And then I'm going to go in here and try to figure out what am I going to eat. Ruby, how you doing, Miss Ruby? Good evening to you. Home Stylist in the building. Yes, indeed. Hey, Pearly. How's it going? I thought I felt a drop, but I didn't. Uh-huh. Veronica, thank you, Jesus, for the testimonies of your healing spirit. Exactly. That's what we want to hear over here. We ain't got time. Like I say, we building a community of like-minded people over here who generally care for people. We have empathy. We have sympathy. We try to do whatever we can to help each other over here. What is the point of having building a community and a community ain't doing nothing for nobody? Huh? I mean, like I say, we couldn't really help her in her situation, but we could pray for her and we could keep her in our prayers. And we got a praise report today. Sound good to me? Yeah. That's better than out here dog walking somebody every day or talking about somebody or trying to draw views in just because. You know, if that's the way I got to get my views in, I just probably would just leave YouTube. It's not that critical to me. You know, it's more so conversation. I don't even really care for reactions, but when I do one, I'm gonna make sure that I'm reacting on information that you put out there that's not true, and I'm gonna make it entertaining where I'm gonna pack my house on you because you shouldn't have said what you said. You should have kept your mouth closed, okay? Okay, Alyssa said exactly. I don't understand why people go into a chat that they don't like and type negative comments. It doesn't make sense. It's like, do they think you stupid enough to sit up and waste my time? Let me speak for me as usual. My time chatting with you and I don't even want to be bothered with you. And then you're dumb anyway because you're over here telling me about Sharita when I told you Sharita got her page. I'm not Sharita's mother. Sharita has a mother. Sharita has a channel. Sharita has her own children. I have mine. Slow bus. Come on now. Work with me. Go over there and tell Sharita whatever you're trying to tell me. Because that's none of my business. I don't bother other people's business. Sharita not in my business. She not bothering me. So why should I say anything about her? Y'all too caught up in that crap about her going to jail. I've never seen people so wicked that they want to see somebody go to jail. The person ain't did nothing to you, but you that wicked that you want to see. I don't want to see nobody go to jail. No. Mm-mm. But did you feel that way when Roz's son went to jail? Did you feel that he should have went to jail or he should have stayed in jail? What's the difference? That's what I'm trying to figure out with y'all. What is the difference? Y'all sad. Just wicked. You know, if the person go to jail, they go to jail. But I'm not going to sit up here and wish that on nobody. And then the next thing I know, somebody knocking at my door with some fake ass report talking about we have the right to whatever they be saying. I don't know. Get away from me with that craziness, okay? Because truth be told, a lot of them that's out here with this foolishness done been to jail or either need to be there because of the things they have said and done about people, okay? And this craziness about Miss Carver is crazy to me. Because if Roz can give a reaction, why can't Miss Carver give a reaction on her? You see, she had got it in her head where she thought she was the only one could come out here and react on anybody. And you can't react on me because it went so long that way. Everything changes. Nothing remains the same in life. Okay? That's just the way it is. So if you do it and she do it, then all of a sudden Miss Carver is a bad person. You got to talk about her family. You got to, get all into the family business. Her family is not on YouTube. That's sick to me to even be trying to incorporate somebody else's family into YouTube that's not on YouTube. I said in the beginning when I came out here, my family is not on YouTube. I am. So if you got to address something, you better address it with me and not them, okay? Because they're really not the type of people you want to be fooling with. Now, I'm just telling you now. You do what you do. And I haven't done anything or said anything about you for you to say anything about me, okay? And if I mention your name, it's something you said that I said you said. How about that, okay? People just, I don't know how we how we gonna get away from it until it does go to court? Because we done had one court case out here with Layla and Treese, and that pretty much stopped. But then she'll still pop on ranting and raving from time to time, and we don't have no clue what she's talking about. She just be talking, and I be like, Lord have mercy, what is she talking about now? Rita, sometimes it's certain emojis that they use or how they spell certain words. Okay, that's Myra talking to you. Okay. Larissa, Ms.V, when you sending someone a cash app, you don't have to unlock your card, only have to unlock when you purchase something. See, I don't do no purchasing with my cash app at all. I don't. So the way my sister got it set up for me is that it stays locked. And say if I was sending you some money, cash apping you some money right now, I would go in there, I'd pull the exact amount from my account and put it in there. And then I'm going to send it to you, and it's going to lock right back. That's the way she got it set. So I don't really worry about it anymore because ain't going to be nothing in there for them to go in there and get. They hit me up one time. Oh, it's been about 3 or 4 years ago now. My husband was trying to use the cash apps and stuff like that. And that's what made me not want the cash app, because I didn't know they could go in there that easily. I didn't know nothing about it. And they went in there and they hit me up for $500. And I end up getting maybe 3 something back from it. Not the total 500, but I say, oh no. So it's all good now. Miss Geraldine say, not that they scam in the EBT call, which is the food stamp card. Yeah, they scam. Hey Pierre, how's it going? I watched you today, a little bit of you on your bike out there. When I go over to your channel, it's like out here where I am now, it's soothing, it's relaxing, and that's why I come over there. If you ain't doing nothing but riding your bike, I'm looking at where you riding it through the woods. Pierre Bike Life TV, y'all. Ms.V, I don't sell mines, and these transactions took place way in another state. Oh no, I wasn't saying you were selling yours, Larissa. I don't know you to say that. I was just saying there are people I know here who do that kind of stuff. Okay, sorry if I misled you. I didn't even know you had them to sell them. Carolyn said, Warren G, I had pigtails, cornbread, and mixed collard and mustard greens with sweet potatoes. Oh, you had a soul food dinner. I have never eaten a pigtail, Carolyn. I've eaten feet, head, almost every other part on the hog, but I've never had a pigtail, ever. But I imagine, pork is pork, so it probably tastes like the feet and head and anything else. Yep. Hey, Tamara. Oh, my God. Thank you, Tamara. Look at my jazzy queen. Thank you, Tamara, for all the roses. Ms.V, I need for you to get a bit. What is a bit? Okay, Ms. Warren G, you got to come back and tell me about that. I don't know about that either. I'm just so used to when the checkbook went out, when you stopped writing checks, then I went to the debit card. Then they started acting a fool with the debit cards and compromising your debit cards. Then finally, okay, my sister talked me into getting the cash app, especially when I came out here. And I almost had to get it to come out here to make any transactions with y'all. So now I don't know. Lord, I don't know what to do. Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. Please explain why they would review her content as long as it follows their guidelines. What's the problem? I don't know, Rita. I don't understand none of this stuff that it has really expired this year. Let's just go from January. We won't worry about last year. It's so much that has happened out here on these streets since January. And a lot of it should have never, ever been brought to YouTube. It was people's personal business. The doxing, information. Why would I have a reason to dox anybody? If I'm going to do it legally, then I let the legal people take care of it. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you got. These are people that like got in competition with each other, and it just went too far. It has gone too far with the children. Bringing these kids into I ain't never like that. Don't bring these babies. I don't care. Leave them out of it. And then to the point where you a mandated reporter, you say, which I know that's a lie. She's not a mandated reporter. If she's a mandated reporter in her mind, then we all are, because we all are mandated to report. If the kid right there is in the pool and I sit up here and I see another kid pushing them under whatever's going on and I don't bother to report it, then okay, I'm not doing what I should do as a citizen, okay? But all this, uh, you say something and you slip by, but somebody else react to it and then you report them. That's crazy. Real crazy. Um, I can't explain it, Rita. Miss Vieta, that's not good, not eating anything. Eat something light, a salad or something. I am. I'm going to do it when I go back in the house, Devetta. I have to because I got to take my blood pressure pill. Okay. And that's what I was thinking. I could make a salad quicker than anything. Put some hard-boiled eggs in it, cut up some cheese. I got some turkey I can cut up in it. I got the lettuce, tomatoes. I got the bell pepper, the onion. I got some mushrooms need to be cut up and eaten up. I can make a big salad. Yeah, like a chef salad. I had fish and grits today. Oh, that sounds good, holistic. Um, holistic, how you coming with your little project that you got going on with your kidneys? When do you go back? Because it looks like I'm going to be all moved before you ready. And that's what I was wanting. I was wanting it to happen after I got moved and got everything in place where I could just pack a suitcase and just come and spend the time with you that you need me. Yeah. Ms.V, this is October the 11th. I'll be 61. Oh, wow. I have learned so much from you and your chat. I just want to say I appreciate you. Thank you, sister. You're welcome. But I learned from y'all also. See, y'all bring stuff in like Miss Geraldine telling me about the bit. I don't know nothing about no bit. We learning from each other. Yes. Like I said, I can only bring you my life experiences. I can't really talk about something I don't know nothing about. And I'm quick to tell you, I don't know about that now. I might can find somebody who do know, but I ain't fixing to tell you nothing I don't know. Let's see. Haraba, you in here today? Today is my birthday today. Well, happy birthday to you. How, let me see if I got this right. Rebecca. Rebecca Towns. Woo, Lord have mercy. Well, happy birthday to you. I hope I pronounced your name correct. Thank you for life. Good evening, Auntie V. How you doing? Myra, what is Demi doing? She keep on coming in. Get them out. Like I told you, don't give them the opportunity to be making all these comments. Block them the first time. I don't want these sick people over here with these bad spirits. Hey, Elaine, how you doing? If she's still talking, do not time them out. Block them out. We don't need them. You 60 years old today. Okay. Everybody wish her a happy birthday. And they are wishing you a happy birthday. Okay. The new EBT system allows us to freeze the EBT cards now. But some people still won't freeze theirs. I bet I do. What you mean freeze the cards? Like, so you can keep the money on there from, I don't understand, Larissa. What do you mean by freeze it? Okay. Carolyn is telling you happy birthday. URL and IP are tracking systems as well as cell phones. Exactly. And they can track a lot from these cell phones too. They can ping off these cell phones from the nearest tower. And you don't have to put your location down there. The police can do it. How you think they catching these people? They pinging off their cell phones. Yeah, I love Springs. I moved here from Michigan. Oh, I know you love it then if you moved from that cold place. Yes, indeed. Auntie Mimi, hey, how's that guy is about investigating? I'm like, that with psychology. As I listen, my mind compute like the diagnostic and the statistical manual for psych. Yep. The better thank you for the rose. Okay. Let's see. Ms.V, you are correct about the IP addresses in the future. My son-in-law, is in cybersecurity for this United States Army. He says the time is coming and is here where you can be located around the world. Oh yeah, because I don't know if y'all remember, but at one time they was trying to put chips in us. I think that was pre-Trump. It was either Trump was in that 8 years, so it was somewhere during that time they was discussing putting a chip. I was like, I be damn if you finna put a chip in me like I'm a robot or some kind of monkey where you gonna keep up with me. You in my business enough as it is. When I get on this cell phone, I don't know who is pinging off my phone. I really don't. You living in an open society now. It's not communities like we used to live in. And especially if you living in townhomes, condominiums, patio homes, apartments, you that's an open society because you don't know who's living there. You might meet somebody, but 6 months they be gone. So yeah, it's quite different the world we living in today. Thank you for sharing that living purpose. Ms.V, the more I watch you, I swear that you and my mom are twin sisters. Is your mom still alive? Am I going to meet her holistic? Man, your demeanor and the love of church, the clothes, the jewelry, and now the hats. Yeah, I love my hats in the summertime. I love my hats because I wore hats in the winter and I wore caps in the winter. I'm a hat person. I am. Um, I'm a jewelry person. Y'all seen that. And I used to be a shoe person, but I'm having to change my heel height and stuff now because my knees being so bad, and I'm going to a flatter shoe, and I'm trying to get used to that. So when I go out and I do buy a shoe now, I'm thinking you don't need to be way up there no more. You need to come on down like this because you don't want no broken hips. You don't want no broken legs. You ain't never had a knock on wood, never had a broken bone in my body. And I've been in a couple of car wrecks. And I've fallen when I was living on the East Coast a lot of times when it was snowing and stuff. And that's part of the knee problem, but at least I didn't break it. Yeah. Ms.V, I just ate a brick oven healthier pizza with a Caesar salad. Maybe you like that. I'm just going to do the salad and put the turkey in there and the hard-boiled eggs and the cheese, and I'll get my protein from there. That's what I'm going to do because that's so easy. All I got to do is wash the lettuce and wash up the veggies and cut it all up. I got the 2 eggs already boiled in there that I was going to eat at breakfast, but I didn't, so I'm going to use them in the salad. Say it again, Ms.V. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Slow bus. Yes, indeed. They slow bus. I can't help them. That's another field I didn't never want to deal with. I didn't think I had the patience to do. I probably could do it now because I'm much more patient now in my older years than I was in my younger years. I didn't have a lot of patience. My mama used to stay on me about being patient. And I was like, Mama, you don't understand. I don't have time. I was moving and shaking. I had things I had to do. Now it's like I have those same things to do, but if I don't get to it today, tomorrow is another day. It just changes with age. I can't be stressing myself out about all this stuff I got. And because when I'm gone, it ain't going to get done. So it's not a life and death sentence that I get it done today. Tomorrow's another day. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say and will be used against you in a court of law if you cannot afford what an attorney will be afforded to you. That's what they say, Steve. Yeah. You right. I don't never want to hear them words, okay? Nope. Okay. Larissa, but you don't have to unlock it at all to sin. Oh, I get it. When you say freeze, it's lock it. I got it. Okay. Remember how the Holloway Cash App? Yeah, that was bad too. Because It was done wrong from the beginning because it was done against Miss C. And those peoples are from what my understanding, they are neighbors. They live close by each other and they live in the same small town. And why would you want to cause a commotion like that when a death has occurred and it's really none of your business? Miss C chose to come out here and tell us about it, which she didn't have to do that. But I think she felt like, let me tell it before they come out here and tell it, okay? But accidents happen. He didn't intentionally go to do that. He was going or coming from the store. But you mean to tell me that he's the only one in the world that this has ever happened to? No, it happened with police officers all the time. They run over people and they run into people and people die. Come on now. People walk out in front of them when they doing high-speed chases and, all kind of stuff happen. Accidents will happen. That man didn't intend to do that. They just find everything to talk about. I got Cash App to pay for my eggs. Now it's deleted. Huh? You don't have to pay for your eggs, Miss Ruby. I'm just glad your eggs made it there safely because a lot of them didn't make it. At least I know 2 people, inclusion gurus, didn't make it, and they went around the world and came back to me, and when I opened the box, both of them were broken. I might can fix the leg on the little one with some super glue, but that big one, I had to throw it away. Yep. No, Ms. V, I didn't say you was talking about me. Okay. I just didn't want to get on the wrong foot with nobody because that's not my intention. They cloned my card at the gas pump and then they pay a electricity bill in New Jersey. Damn, that was a big ass electricity bill. $400 and some electricity bill. Dang, they must hadn't paid it in a couple of months. Or they ain't got no big house because they wouldn't have been scamming. Okay, that's some poor people there just trying to get over, okay? No. Ain't V, a bit is an electronic device. Okay. What I'm going to do with it? Now, see, y'all going to make me have to go look that up. Ms. V, have you moved yet? No, Rita, they called me this morning and said that the new place would be ready July the 1st. And so I got to go over there in the morning again, see which unit is ready and where it's located because I really want it to be by the pool. I had a choice of pool, golf course, street, or just wooded area. And I want to wake up in the morning and look down and see people moving at the pool. To me, that gives me life. That gives me energy versus looking at some woods and ain't nothing out there in them woods or seeing all them cars passing by. To me, that's like, I don't want to see that. And I'm not in the golf, although I've been out there a couple of times, so I don't really want to look at no golf course either. So as long as it's a pool view, I hope and pray it is, then I'll be ready to go on the 1st. I'm gonna make a way out of here on the 1st. If I have to get my some friends from the church to come up here because I don't have that much to move, and the boxes and stuff, I can move those in my car. If they just get my sofa, my 2 sofas and my bedroom out of here, I am not worried about the rest of it. I can get that over there. Because that's all I'm taking. Everything else I'm going to buy it after I get settled in over there, what I need. But I do have to call Purple Heart too because I didn't do that to come pick up this stuff. But I was going to call the pastor about that table because that table is almost like brand new and see if they had any room down at the church that they wanted to put it. I don't know. I have to call him and see. Ms.V. pigtails are the business, but I had to exchange it for turkey tails. A turkey got a tail too? Because of high cholesterol and blood pressure. Okay, the tails are the most nutritious part of the pig. Okay, Carolyn and Veronica. Well, I guess I have to try some tails when I get over there. Because y'all will catch me in the kitchen more over there. because it's a really nice kitchen. It's just the right size for me. It doesn't walk you to death, because I've had kitchens that will walk you to death. They too big, okay? When I had a family. But now this kitchen is just the right size for just me. All righty. Candace say, yes, it's crazy, Miss V. It is. I know what you're talking about. What we talking about up there, okay? Veronica Bonnet is in the building. Happy blessed birthday, beautiful. Okay. Veronica, that is my favorite smoked pig tails. Now you talking about smoked. I bet the smoked one's really good. Y'all get that at the meat market? Where you get them from, Carolyn? You live around by me. I can go to the same place you go to get them. But unfortunately, I can't eat greens like I used to. That is, I love me some greens. If I have to stop eating greens, that's not going to be good for me. Now, I did have to stop eating them when I was on the blood thinners, when I had the blood clot. But I've been able to go back and eat everything that I ate before. Mm-hmm. Your next appointment is July the 21st. I'll be good and moved. July the 21st, or whatever they tell you after July the 21st. Be ready when you get to go for the transplant. Long as you're just doing your little appointments and stuff like that, I'm just chilling, okay? I know that you content creators are human, but there comes a time when starving the negative creators is powerful. And that's where I am living purpose, because now I've addressed those who I wanted to address that brought lies out here and deceit about me. And I just want to come on my page now and do me. And I figure if I don't listen to them, if nobody comes over here and say nothing they said, it won't bother me. I can just continue doing my lives like I want to do them and be done with them. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me get on down here. Everybody's saying happy birthday, wish you many more. That's coming from Miss Geraldine. Your favorite girl is in the building laughing. Hey, hey, hey. I remember that Ms.V trying to put a chip in us. Yeah, they was trying to put a chip in us. And I was saying to myself, no, you not either. I mean, you gonna know everything about me. My social security number gonna be in that chip. My driver's license gonna be in that chip. Everything gonna pull up from the social security number. No, you not. Not that I'm doing nothing wrong, but that's too. Look, I don't need you knowing everywhere. I might be somewhere I don't want you to know I'm going. Dang. Miss V, we can go onto our app and put our EBT on lock. Oh, okay. And can then unlock it as a register, then I'll lock it right back. Oh, okay. That's something, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. Now, you're not putting no chip in me. I know that's right, Miss Geraldine. I wanted to wait until you move so that you could get settled and then we can discuss the plan. Okay, that sounds like a plan, holistic. I get some ideas on choosing the right and the best medical attorney. Okay, okay. I still love my jewelry too, Miss B. I just don't wear the hats anymore. They cute though. Baby, if you live till you put it on, that heat be getting your head. Like I said, when I had hair up there, you know, I had a covering. But baby, this little short hair I got now, that stuff be hurting. Baking there, and then you end up with a sunburn up there. It's mind blowing how the older you get, how your mind is, everything changes. Yeah, things just don't mean the same. I'm noticing eating ain't a big deal in my life no more. Whereas before, I ate 3 times a day and snacks in between and everything else. It's just like, yeah, it just don't mean nothing. I eat to live now. That's what I should have been doing all the time. Miss V, my mom passed in my arms. Oh, 3 days before her birthday in 2015. My whole world crashed. My parents were married for 38 years before he passed in 1990. She never remarried. Oh, so I won't get a chance. Well, at least I'll be there reminding you of her. And you can tell me, no, she wouldn't have done that, Miss V. Oh, yeah, you did that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Yes, indeed. I got one trip planned. I got to finalize that one. And that one will be in August. We're going to take my goddaughter's daughter back to Atlanta. She's here visiting this summer. and her the baby's godparents are going to take her back to Atlanta, and I'm going to ride with them. So all four of us will be together riding to Atlanta and to take her back home so she can start back to school. They moved there to Atlanta last year from Houston. So this is my first time going up to visit. She had told me when she first moved there that she might need me to come up and help with her daughter, but so far she's done well because she has to travel on her job out of town and being in a new place. But when I talked to the grand goddaughter at church Sunday, baby, she loved Atlanta. She loved the school. I mean, she settled in, and she's just down here chilling this summer and having herself a ball. Yes, indeed. Let he without sin cast the first stone. I know that's right, Catherine. It won't be none cast then, because we all sin and come short of the glory of daily, hourly, minute by minute. Uh, Ms. Ruby, don't worry about that. Please. I'm just glad you got them. Okay? These videos are coming back to be used against the negative content creators. Wait on it. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen because that's all you'll have in court is the videos. And I even heard, I don't even know whose channel I was listening to because I was in the bathroom and I had gotten out the shower and I just hit the button and whoever came on was saying something about no is trying to sue YouTube. How you gonna sue YouTube with all that stuff you and your mom and all them? I just be glad when it's over. Okay? Marcus, how you doing? I once had a platoon at my disposal. If I had said, pull yourself into the abacus and die for me, they were not there to question my command. I don't know where you're going with that, Marcus, but okay. I might have missed something up above. Yes, turkey tails are delicious. Okay, Devetta, I'm going to take y'all's word for it. There's a meat market not far from where I'm moving either. That's been there for years. It's in Dickinson. So I might go down there when I fill my freezer up and go to the meat market. And that way I can put it in the size bags that I'll be eating on. Because I'm only going to have the freezer over. Is it a side by side? I think it's a side by side. But that's the only freezer part I have is that. Okay, y'all, I done come up on my hour. Let me get on down to the bottom. Okay. Hey, Kishad, how you doing? Okay, you waving? My grandmother death day, bless you. Oh, okay, thank you, thank you. Your commentary, Ms.V, that's it. That's all folks needed. Just stay in their lane. They're alive a lot longer. That's it. That's all. No, you don't need to be out here longer than that unless it's really you really into something and it's really really good. But if you're just coming out to chat like we chatted this evening, it's no big deal. I mean, we really just had a conversation about whatever we want to have a conversation about. No specific topic at all. And to tell y'all about my day and to find out about y'all's day. So I don't understand how people could come in with the negativity on something like that. The only chip I want is a chocolate chip cookie and watching the series chips. I know that's right with Erica Estrada and Larry Wilcox. Yes, Prince. Okay, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. I passed my hour. Okay, let's see. What are you saying, Holistic? After the funeral service on Saturday, I could eat. My appetite just went away for 3 days. I had cucumber on until last night. Well, at least that was healthy, Holistic, and you know, you got your water in it too. All right, Kathy Shannon, how you doing? I don't know if I spoke. Farmers Meat Market or Pie Burns. Okay, there's a Pie Burns not too far from my cousin. Okay. And I don't know where Farmers Meat Market. I have to look that one up. Hey, Doka, how you doing? Doka, I'm getting ready to get off. I've been on here over an hour. So I'm going to say good night to everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming in, chatting with me tonight. I will see y'all tomorrow at some time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on my regular scheduled time or not because of what I got going on in my personal life. But just keep your buttons on, and when I come on, just pop on and let's chit chat about it. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Love you much. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great night. Bye bye.